we picked out the perfect date, which was the 3rd of July. Hello, liesjdeluxe here, or what not, back again with another video. So if you're new on this channel, make sure that you subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can see whenever I'm posting a new video. And for all those who are already subscribed, thank you. But let's get into this video because I know some of y'all want the answer to your questions. We're gonna start with the random questions, then we're gonna go into the wedding questions, and then we're gonna finish with the keto questions. So let's start with the random questions. I translate some of the questions. So the first question is, are you really Congolese? First of all, you're shady. But I know you asked this because I used to tell people all of the time since I was born that I was 100% Angolese. I am born in Belgium, by the way, just putting it out there. I've been to Angola one time. There's where my dad's side's family is, and when we grew up they always told us that we were 100% Angolese. Even my passport was Angolese, even though I'm born in Belgium. Don't ask me why, my dad. Once I started dating big, when you date like a Congolese person, most of the time like your in-laws gonna ask y'all where your parents are from, and I couldn't really answer that question correctly because they were looking at me like, from Angola, from Luanda, are you sure? Basically my mom, I'm Mukongo, okay? My mom speaks Kikonga Leta fluently. My uncles always laughed at my mom's Portuguese, and now I know why. I knew she didn't really speak it fluently. I can't speak Luanda. Whoa. I can speak Portuguese. I can speak Lingala, but you know, tang na loba Lingala, but basikanga paske Lingala nanga is ala Luka Basango, but I can speak it. I understand it. Portuguese. Eu falo pouco. Actually, that's the only thing that I can say, and I can understand some of the sentences. How are you surviving this pandemic? Thank you for that question. I'm asking y'all, how are y'all surviving this pandemic? Me personally, I haven't really felt like the lockdown as much as other people did because I had to go to work, but not 4 or 5 times in a week. It was more like 1, 2. But how am I surviving this pandemic? Sometimes I'm really scared. I really realize it once I'm outside and I'm obligated to wear like a mask in public areas, and when I see a lot of people like with masks on, I'm like realizing that it is something serious. And once I realize that, I'm like more careful, just because I really don't want to get sick, even though they say like the percentages of people our age wouldn't die. I have read that people did die with our age, and I don't want to be one of them. I know it's in the hands of God, but at the same time you don't want to put yourself in danger for nothing. I do miss my family and my friends. I basically also miss the fact that I can't even go to the Netherlands, not go to France. Mentally, sometimes it was quite hard, but I survived, and yeah. I'm grateful for a lot of things, like I've lost nobody, and for those who have, like, I'm sending y'all strength. I am praying for just people in pain, because I can't imagine losing one of your loved ones during this pandemic. It's already hard enough to be at home isolated, and on top of that losing a person and not even had the chance to say goodbye. I can't imagine. So yeah. When was the wedding? So I always said I wanted to marry in the summer, and we picked out the perfect date, which was the 3rd of July, right after the exams, right before our uncles or mommies or daddies would have gone to Africa, because every auntie that I told, like, it's the 3rd of July, ah, c'est bien ça, c'est juste avant que je pars en Afrique. Ah! So that was the perfect date, and well, I'm gonna see how that day will turn out. I'm just curious because I live in Belgium. I just want to know, will it rain? Because, you know, living in Belgium is like living in the UK. You don't know where the rain is coming. It can be summer, 28 degrees on a Monday, and the next day it's 6 degrees and it's raining. I don't understand. But yeah, that was basically the date. What kind of dress will you wear? So Everybody that knows me knows that I love my curves. Like I said, I say that all the time. People don't believe me, but I don't have an ass. I really don't. I really don't. I know how to pose and I know my angles. So like, I love my hips. That's a family thing. Always have hips onto my dad's side. And that's something that I love to show off. I'm not even gonna hide it, act like it's not that, it's that. I love to show my hips. So basically, you kind of know what kind. But something that I will say, I don't like lace. Like if you do, then cool, but I just don't know. Like, I have a feeling because my arms are not that thin that when I will put lace on with my wedding dress, it just would look weird. So yeah, that's that. The next, when is the next date? We don't know yet. Where was your honeymoon supposed to be? So funny. Basically what we did is he picked up location. He picked a place and I picked a place. We booked for Portugal because it was just, our honeymoon was just before Afro Nation. I know, crazy. Why do you want to go to Afro Nation just after your honeymoon? Well, he didn't mind. So my girls were like, yes girl, let's go. And we booked the ticket, and well, Afro Nation is cancelled, no refunds, anywho, you know. But that was the place that I wanted to go. And the second one, I'm not gonna tell because I still think that we are going to go to the second one, but I'm definitely changing Portugal. I don't want to go to Portugal anymore. How many kids do you want to have? I wanted to have 4, and I realized that 4 is much because you have to like calculate a lot of things, especially a car. And I like small cars because when I drove, I was like feeling much more comfortable like in a not so big of a car. So I'm gonna do like my mom and basically give birth to 3 children by God's grace. Okay, let's continue to part number 3, keto. What is keto? Basically, keto is cutting out all of the carbs in your life. Okay, no pasta, no rice, no sweet potato, no potato at all, no plantain. Okay, no plantain, makemba katango. Okay, fufu, kwanga, pakamnyoso wana na pubeli. Okay, you can't eat all of the fruits, which is crazy, right? But basically keto is cutting off all of the carbs and just eat a lot of greens, a lot of meat, a lot of fat. Okay, that's a summary of the things. I'm not a keto expert. I'm just explaining y'all because I know that I've put a lot of things on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, about what I do, what I eat, how that I lost weight and all of that, but just still got questions, so I am going to answer. How do you start? That's a question that I got a lot. Even today I got that question. Basically, I started with what are the things that I eat the most and can I still eat it? Because I eat a lot, I'm African and I eat a lot of carbs, I knew rice was not going to cut it. Beans were not, pondu bosana kaka makamunyoso wana, okay? Okay. Once you know what you can't eat, you need to figure out what you can eat and then make a plan for yourself, like what am I going to eat each day? That's basically how I started. But I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, from day 1 till day 4, you're gonna miss everything that you're used to eat, but also you're gonna feel so sick. But it's just for a couple of days. Keep on going, drink a lot of water, mix water with some salt so that you get some energy. But yeah, that's basically how I started and how I continue to do it. How much weight did you lose? Okay, how much weight did I lose on doing keto? Because this is the second time that I'm properly doing keto. The first time, which was a little bit of last year until this year. Actually, it was last year. Let me just say last year, like around November till December. I started my weight loss journey at 86, but I started keto when I was 84 and I lost I went from 84 kilos till 76 kilo in, I'm not even joking, I think in 3 weeks. So I basically lost 8 kilos in, if I don't say it correctly, like in, I think in 24-25 days. How much did you gain back? I gained back 1.5 from the moment I started drinking Baileys, eating chips. Like I was doing the whole shra thinking I was a superwoman because I lost weight. I looked good at 76. My goal is to get to 75. Okay, it's 75, but I am going with the keto until 73, just so when I gain back the weight that I will be like stable on 75. But how much did I gain in total? What happened? Let me think real quick. What happened? So I gained. So I went from 76, which was in December, and then 2 or 3 weeks ago I was 82, and I was like, nah, hell no, that I'm going back to 84 or 86. So that's when I was like, let me get back to keto and then try a more healthier lifestyle. And I think that is going to work. Make sure that you're subscribed to see my progress. Okay, what is that bulletproof coffee you always post? Basically, let me get to bulletproof coffee. Basically, bulletproof coffee is coffee mixed with oil and butter. It really sounds disgusting, but it actually tastes like cappuccino with no sugar. That's why I'm adding like whipped cream, so it can give me a little bit of sugar when I drink it, because whipped cream is allowed, but you have to see which kind, whatever, blah blah blah. So I make coffee, then I take a spoon of MCT oil. I use coconut oil and a teaspoon of ongezouten grasboter. Then I mix it in my mixer, and when it gets smooth I take it out, and basically that's my bulletproof coffee. I add some cream, not all the times because that gives me pimples. So basically it replaces a meal. If you drink, most people drink it in the morning, but because I am doing intermittent fasting also, blah blah blah, I don't drink it until it's 12 or 1 o'clock, and then I eat in the evening. And I'm not gonna lie, drink that coffee and you will be full. Like that's, I'm not even overreacting. My friends have done it. They told me the same. I don't know where my video stopped. Anywho, when it comes to keto, I'm not an expert. I'm just telling y'all what I kind of do. I'm doing dirty keto, which means I don't calculate everything I eat. I just try to avoid as much carbs as I can. If y'all want like recipes of my favorite dishes that I always post like on Snapchat, I don't post too much on Instagram. Just because a lot of people had a lot to say, and once I got from this to this, then all the questions came, and I was like, nah sis, remember when you laughed at me when you told me that everything that I'm doing is crazy and I'm not gonna lose weight? And I did, and I gained it back, but that's not the point. Okay, but I just love to interact more with my Snapchatters, so add me on Snapchat just to see like more of the keto process. I'm still doing keto. It's hard sometimes. Actually, I need to eat now, but I also need to go get my nails done, and that's more important. So I'm gonna put some bulletproof coffee and just not eat today, because I can't be bothered with going to the city and then see some McDonald's and then wanting to order, but at the same time I can't eat it. So if you have more questions, comment down below just so I can answer them down below, because I don't think that I'm gonna do another Q&A. I do think that I'm gonna do a get to know me tag, because well, some of y'all don't really know me and I want to get familiar with my subscribers. So if you have any questions, anything that y'all want to know, then make sure to comment down below. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in one of my next ones. Mwah. Bye bye. Oh yeah, I keep on the thumbnail.